So I don't want this to be misconstrued as some sort of self-indulgent pity message. But I wanted to just kind of give a direct example of how this sort of practice can help and how it helps me. So I've been, as some of you will know, I'm planning on doing an 8-week course coming up starting next week. Put it on Facebook and things, and seems like there's a lot of people interested, so I put on a free organize a free Zoom meeting tonight just to ask any questions if anyone's interested. And I was really kind of made the mistake of really gearing myself up and really looking forward to this tonight, to meeting people and sharing these ideas, but nobody came, and that's fine. Obviously, if people are genuinely not interested in a thing, that's fine. If people genuinely don't want to do something, also fine. But I obviously made myself think that it would happen, and then you get this disappointment. So how I'm dealing with that is as follows. I'm just noticing where in my body the disappointment is, and it's there right now. I can feel it. It's kind of like a pressure, just a light pressure behind the eyes, just like just before when you're perhaps going to cry. I don't feel like I'm going to, but I have that kind of pressure and a kind of a heaviness in my stomach, like I've had a huge meal and I haven't. And then there's a distinct tightness in my throat, a difficulty, not a difficulty, but a noticeable change in swallowing. So that's the bodily sensations. So one thing I can do is I can just focus on them. I can bring my attention to the bodily sensations, be with them, notice them. And if I do that as I do it, I can notice that they change. So I know that this feeling will go. I know that nothing lasts, and that this will also pass. But then along with the feeling, there are lots of thoughts of maybe you shouldn't do this, maybe you're not cut out for it, maybe you should just kind of stick with your day job and leave this to other people. And I can hear those thoughts, I can feel them. They're definitely happening. But I know if I take a moment that these thoughts are just me trying to protect me, just my mind trying to say this was painful, so perhaps don't do it again. But I know that if I keep trying, there's a possibility that I'll succeed if I keep sharing these practices that have helped so many and have helped me so much. I think there's value there. I really do. I think there's something in it. So again, this is not about pity. This is not something, I'm not feeling sorry for myself. Maybe I am a little, but this is not the point of the video. The point is that through clearly seeing how I feel, through knowing that the feeling is there and it's right and it's true, and that the thoughts are only there because of that feeling, I can see the thoughts with clarity without associating truth with them or without associating anything with them. And I can feel the feelings without saying they're good or they're bad. They're just feelings in my body. And I know that this pain will pass, and I'll just keep going, and I'll keep sharing, and hopefully it'll catch on. So yeah, it does help.